సో ఈరోజు ఏంటంటే ప్రసాద్ కేమ్ విత్ ఎ ఫ్యూ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇన్ ఏ బుక్. సో ఒక క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే హౌ డు వి తెలుగా ఇంగ్లీషా? ఇంగ్లీష్. ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే. సో ప్రసాద్ హ్యాస్ కమ్ విత్ ఏ క్వశ్చన్. సో హిస్ క్వశ్చన్ ఈజ్, డూ వీ రియల్లీ నీడ్ టు worry about death? So his question fundamentally, if you are living deeply, enjoying every moment of your life, relaxing, if you live with joy as your fundamental pursuit, if joy is your fundamental pursuit, that means you care about nothing except for your happiness, except for your inner peace. If you really care about only these things, then you will not be concerned with death, because you are so much engaged, so much your energies are very much engaged in living. You are not chasing any materialism, any material riches. The moment you enter the materialistic dimension, anything, it could be your pursuit for money, your pursuit for name, fame, any of this can actually put you in a problem. Any person trying to chase the materialism will certainly be unhappy. Anybody who is trying to execute with a certain speed, that means you are trying to collect so much of so many things, so many experiences, but you have not lived any of them with your attention, with your awareness. The more you do it, the more you will be afraid of death, because you are chasing something. The fundamental idea to escape, to ascend, awaken from fear of death is to live fully in the moment. Say you are living fully in the moment. You have no other pursuit in life except for living in this moment fully, enjoying it, living so deeply that you are not concerned about anything else in life, then the fear of death simply disappears. When you are filled with life, you are rich in life, then all fears will drop, because fears can exist only in the imaginations. Fear is fundamentally is not a moment, a trait, a dimension that happens in the present moment. Fear happens only when you imagine something. If you think of past, you will regret. If you imagine a certain future, then you have fear. So fear fundamentally lives on imagination, lives on, say there is no imagination, you are being your authentic self, fully as you wish. Whatever you want in life, you are pursuing and celebrating every moment. There is nothing, there is no scope for regret, and there is no scope for fear. Fear happens when there is a lot of chase in your mind. You are continuously trying to get something, but you are very content. Another case where you are very content, very happy, living fully in the moment. People who live in this moment will not have fear in life. If you are engaging deeply into the moment, absorbing its beauty, deeply you are going into activity and you have no ego left in you. Fear comes from ego. When you think I am there, then fear will come. But when you are deeply immersed in the moment, then there is no way fear may come, because you are in the moment. Just being in the activity fully will simply, it is like going into a different dimension. That is the real dimension, the natural dimension of man. But we are simply imagining a certain future and then losing our more and more moments you live in the now, more and more you live in the now, the less will be your fear. And if you manage to live completely in the now, there is no fear at all. You have no fear, and that is enlightenment. Enlightenment is living your daily moments without fear. That's it. There is nothing that is so holy about it, anything so spiritual about it. Just living effortlessly. Fully, deeply, enjoying, doing whatever you wish. You don't have to curtail your freedom. Just doing whatever you wish. At this moment, you may want to have something. At this moment, you may want to talk to someone. Just give it its full expression. Just give it its full scope. Empty it. When you give full scope, then you have nothing that no residue left in you. When there is no residue left in you, then of course you are done your full expression. You have enjoyed your existence so much that there is no fear. There is no fear of tomorrow. There is no So fear can exist only in the imaginations. A person deeply engaged in the present moment, he will have nothing to fear about. He will not think of any faraway event, any death. People fear a lot about their health. How will they do in 5 years? I know so many people who do this. I have a friend, I will tell you something about a person who I know very dearly. So she is a professor. She was at a top institute in the country as a head of the oncoradiology wing at professor rank, and then we wrote something together. 5, 6, 7 years back, I wrote a monograph on cancer, and then she also helped me with one of the chapters. So ever since this happened, we have become very good friends, and often she will call me even today, and sometimes she will give me a fearful situation where she tells me about how she may not be in good health tomorrow. Say, I often do this, I try to bring her and say this is purely imaginary. From an intellectual standpoint, I try to give her. She is a very intelligent lady, there is no doubt there. Very smart, she understands things deeply. But she has this imagination. Imagination is the problem of the mind. She is in good health, goes to workout, does all the household chores, cook her food, takes care of the family, the whole, managing things. She does everything. I mean, there is no reason to be in fear. But then she will give me this very imaginary fear that she may have this kind of condition because she has noticed a symptom. Some symptom she will say that I have this, maybe it is happening. I have this, sometimes I bite my tongue. Will that turn to a cancer? Because in the past, we have discussed so many things about how, certain habits can lead to certain outcomes. So she will be very concerned. Then she will say, I have the small white patch. Is this a risky thing? I mean, she is smart, she is intelligent, a very nice lady. But you see, I mean, every imagination will simply dilute your experience of life. Every imagination. You can as well exist in the moment, living it fully, but you have chosen to think of some future event that may not happen, that may never happen. Will it happen? What is the chance, the probability of it happening? There is every chance that is never going to happen. But you will simply lose your present moment, lose your moment. You are just reeling in that wheel of mind. The fear will give the momentum. The imagination will give the momentum. If you don't imagine, then you are in the now, you are awakened. But then you just want to lose it, put a thought, then spin the wheel of mind, give it some momentum. But if you get into the moment, fully present, then slowly you will, ascend from it. So there is no need to have any fear in life, fear of death, fear of ill health, because this has never happened. Okay, you have, say, a condition. Say you are living with a condition for 10 years. Now the fear is, will this lead to a certain problem? But that has never happened so far. It's still imaginary. Say someone with diabetes, they may imagine Maybe I may lose certain organ functions, I may lose my kidney function, I may lose some, I may have eye problems. These are fears, they are not having any foundation. These fears have no foundation. Just go into the fear. If you want, just explore what is this fear about. Explore, go into the fear. When once you have fear, then just try to go into it. It has no ground. It is totally imaginary. It has nothing to do with reality. Totally imagined negative event. This fear will simply suck away your present life. Simply draw your energy. Fear will draw your energy. So be more conscious. Be conscious. Live fully. Immerse in life. People who immerse in life, there is no way they will have fear. It is only people who do not engage in life, they will have all the fear in the world. You look at anybody, if you think this man is living fully, they will have no fear. Fear about anything. You live in a very an awakened state of mind where there is no fear. You enjoy your life so deeply. You are not even concerned about what is going to come in the next moment. You don't bloody care. You don't care about anything. You are deeply awake. Live the moment fully. That is your only pursuit in life. When that becomes your only pursuit, then there is no reason to. All the fears, everything will just go away. You don't have to drop fear. No. Just live thoroughly. If you are mastering the art of living, then you will also master the art of dying, the art of not having fear. Because fear is just an extension of your ego. In the moment, there is no ego. When there is no ego, why should you? So, these are some of my insights on what you can, how you can overcome fear, how you can, how fear is purely imaginary. It doesn't do any harm to you. It is completely imagined and you lose your beautiful life and present.